And I'm like, oh, get back in there. Get back in my nipple. And then I push him in my nipple, Brian.
Why is he in your nipple?
It comes up my nipple hole, Brian. That's the biggest hole I got in my body they can come out of.
Pay attention.
Creepy weirdo.
I would like a strong, powerful woman to protect me.
He'll fight for America.
Hip, poopy square.
The Playable Characters Podcast. Hello, everybody. This is level 175 of the Playable Characters Podcast. My name is Brian McGinnis, and I'm your host of this amazing show, which we've been doing for what seems like 20 years, because the past few months have seemed like 20 years, hasn't it, folks? But we're here. We have an amazing guest today. We're gonna get to it in a second. There he is. I want to thank everybody who joined us last week at the Long Island Retro Expo / Uplink Con. It was awesome doing a live show. We had a great guest. Check the website. Check all that stuff. The Instagram, the Twitter at Playable Podcast. You can see some clips and highlights. It was super, super fun. It's an exclusive episode for them. We may release it soon on our actual stream. We'll see. But it was exclusive to the con, and it was super fun and awesome. Welcome all the new people that have joined us recently on Twitter and Instagram. We get a lot of new followers. I don't know why, but keep it up. That's great. Keep sharing the show with people. We're trying to get to episode 200 here, everybody. We got half a year left. Can I still do it from my closet, sweating my ass off? We'll find out soon. But hey, we have a very highly requested guest with me today. There he is. I can barely even see him. He's so mysterious. So for those that have played the amazing popular series Resident Evil, we've had a bunch of guests we've had the CEO of Umbrella Corp on. We had the housekeeper from one of the mansions on a long time ago. She was great. But we have with us today from the 4th installment of Resident Evil, we have the mysterious Merchant. How are you, sir?
Welcome.
How you doing?
What are you buying?
No, my name is Brian. I want to interview.
What are you buying?
I'm just a boy looking at you. Yeah, just having a good time.
Stranger.
With the podcast. Yeah. You don't have to call me stranger. My name is Brian. If you want to call me.
I'm not good with names. Even though
you a lot of repeat business in your world, you don't bother to learn the names, I guess, huh?
No, they're all strangers to me.
Hey, what's so funny?
Oh, you wouldn't get it.
I don't think so. So here's the big question. Do you have a name, or do you just prefer to be called Merchant?
I'm the Merchant.
With all the M's?
Merchant, yeah.
Okay, well, I appreciate you joining us today. This is awesome that we finally get to chat with you. Yeah. What's a typical day for you when Leon or the other infected killers aren't running around? What do you do?
Who's Leon?
Is that his name?
Who is he?
Oh, that's right. The stranger who buys a lot of your stuff.
Is he the blonde one?
I think so.
Great hair.
Yeah, he's covered in blood a lot of times.
Oh my God, his hair though.
It's nice hair.
It's so nice. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's who you're talking about.
I think so. Yeah, that's him. He's got great hair.
Yeah. I'm usually selling.
Yeah, that's it, huh? You just walk around.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
When, people are buying, Brian.
Hopefully. It seems like people are buying.
People are buying because I'm selling.
Right. You make a good living, right?
This is good. Yeah.
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 You should come to America and sell some guns down south.
Oh, I have been, Brian.
Oh, okay. That's why. Yeah, you're probably loaded now.
That's what I've been doing lately.
Yeah.
The COVID's been great for business.
Where are you from, by the way? I can't.
I'm from the bad part of Europe.
Which one is that?
It's the bad part.
Okay, yeah, we'll just leave it.
I got this bad European accent.
Okay, it's like parts unknown, like the really bad professional wrestlers back in the day were always from parts unknown. I used to love that. Very mysterious. Very mysterious. Yeah. So where do you get your weapons from? Where do you pick them up? Do you get them wholesale? Do you get them for a discount and then you flip them for something else? Or because you got a lot of stuff in that trench coat.
Yeah, I get them from the NRA. They send them to me directly.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense. So they're trying to get you to push their product, I guess. Huh?
yeah. Push the product, spread the virus, do all of it. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the virus. It seems pretty bad, doesn't it? I mean, like we're dealing with the virus right now in this world, and it's terrible. Like,
which one?
COVID-19.
Oh, that's one of them. Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch more, but that's like the big one. Now.
Yeah. They're doing that one. Yeah.
You have that one too, where you are?
Yeah. No, I have it. I'm asymptomatic. But I have it.
Well, that's good. So, but you don't wear a mask though when you're selling.
I wear a mask, but I still give it out to people.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
The COVID drives the fear, Brian.
Oh.
The COVID drives the fear, and then that drives up the prices of my guns.
Oh, well, hey, you know what? It's a good business practice.
It's a good business practice, isn't it, Brian?
I guess it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Guns also have other other uses in COVID. Outside of killing the zombos. But what?
Like what? What else?
There's you might see a tank piercing sniper rifle.
Sure.
But I see an extra long toilet paper holder.
Okay.
A bit like 5 rows on there.
That's, you know what? Sometimes you need that.
And it'll heat them up for you if you shoot it. Yeah.
I didn't get that. I think your accent was
hot toilet paper. If you shoot it, you'll get that heating up for your bum. You wipe it on your asshole, Brian. Does that make sense? You want the warm toilet paper on your asshole.
I never thought. You know what? I never thought of that because I use baby wipes pretty often.
Yeah.
And they're
you
cold.
Ever heat up your baby wipes with wipers, Brian?
No, but they're very cold sometimes, so I wouldn't mind a nice warm one.
What is a Magnum but a baby thermometer by another name?
Okay, sure, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm learning so much already.
Yeah, you got to check for the COVID.
Yeah.
And I am spreading the COVID. But and also it keeps libtard protesters off your lawn. It's good for all sorts of things.
Sure, that definitely.
All sorts of things.
Definitely a good reason there. Yeah. Okay. All right. It seems like you're not really on a side. You'll sell to anybody, good, bad, infected.
I'm in the business of selling.
Yeah. You're just looking to sell.
I'm on the side of business.
All right. Well, that makes. Have you ever turned anybody away from your trench coat?
Oh no.
Okay.
Actually, no. I usually just open it up for most anybody. It's gotten me into trouble more than a few times, Brian. I'll tell you that much. You open your coat. You think you're doing it for the daughter of the president.
Right. Okay.
Turns out she's a cop the whole time. You didn't know.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Okay. Interesting.
Look at that.
I'm still very interested in your toilet paper. We had the
What are you buying?
I may need some. We had the inventor of the Bionic Commando's arm on a few months ago, and he made all these crazy inventions. Maybe you guys can hook up and maybe, I don't know, bring your toilet paper gun to fruition.
Yeah, I'd love to shake his hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, would you infect him though if you shook his hand?
Ryan, that's the exact implication I'm making, mate.
Okay, I got you.
That's the exact thing I'm saying.
I guess where you are, I mean, you're asymptomatic. If you want to, I guess
I'm asymptomatic. I carry most everything, Brian. That's the thing. Later never caught on. I'm always one step ahead of them, and the zombies are always there. And he never questions, like, why are these zombies always here when this guy's here? And he, like I'm always at the entrance for the zombies, Brian. He doesn't get it. And I just sell him guns every time. It's brilliant.
How do you travel so fast? Or is Leon just that slow? Like,
he's pretty slow. He's pretty preoccupied. He's trying to get certain angles where he can look up, a certain robbed president's daughter / cop's dress and stuff and shit. It's really, it's not good, Brian. It's not good.
I got you. All right.
But I'll sell him guns. I don't give a shit.
Have you tried all the guns?
Give him COVID. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, is he immune to it? Because he's around a lot of infected people.
Yeah. He's definitely infected. I got him and the president's daughter caught COVID, and she's probably given to the president by now. I would hope so. That was the sort of plan.
Oh, okay, look at that. Interesting.
Drive the fear, drive the profit, Brian.
There you go. That's on your business card. Do you have a business card?
You have my business card. You're reading it right now, don't you? You're being cheeky, Brian. You're being cheeky.
Your people.
Your business card. That's how we met.
Your people sent me one. Yeah.
Yeah, my people. I'll give you a hint, Brian. My people's me.
Right, yeah,
give a little nod inside the business. Nobody has people. You can't afford people. No, I'll sell my guns. Yeah.
Have you tried all the guns yourself? Like,
no, I'd never touch a gun in my life. Right? You kidding me? Those things are killer machines. Oh no. Oh my God, Brian, fuck, Brian.
I'm sorry.
Brian. No, oh my God, no.
Sorry, I didn't know if you were some type of expert.
No, we're looking at, if you need a mayor, you got a gun.
Okay, but it seems like like you'll be like, hey, that one's good for this. Or sorry for the accent, but but I figured you knew what they were for, but you don't use them yourself. Like you've read the manuals.
Brian, you're right. I forgot. I forgot that the name people have me is the guy who's bad at fucking business. It doesn't look into his inventory when he buys things. I forgot. What is my name, Brian? Is that what it is? Is it piss ass? Is it piss ass? His whole business is going under because he has no idea. He doesn't have the whole system rigged up. No. What is it again, Brian?
It is the merchant.
I think that's what it is.
The merchant. I'm so sorry.
Yes. Oh, do you want to ask me if I know how many guns I have? I do.
Yeah. How many do you have?
I'm not going to tell you. That's not what good merchant does. I'm not going to tell you my inventory.
All right. You could be like, this is my last one, but you could have 10 more in the back, right?
That's the business, ain't it, Brian?
Okay.
It's the fear that drives the business.
Okay, but how come the infected don't go after you? Are you just so...
Because
I'm
asymptomatic. I got the plagues, mate. I got a little sick pig going around in me. He comes out now and then. He's like, oh, hey, mate. I'm a little wee sitting pig in your pocket. And I'm like, oh, get back in there. Get back in my nipple. And then I push him in my nipple, Brian.
Why is he in your nipple?
He comes up my nipple hole, Brian. That's the biggest hole I got in my body they can come out of.
I have no idea. That's where it came from.
It's a gaping hole, Brian. But it's okay.
Whatever works. Whatever works.
It works for us.
Wow. That's amazing. I've learned more in this first 10 minutes. We got
a little romance going actually now. It works for us.
That's nice.
It's cool.
So you're not scared of these things running around though. Like you don't think you're going to get bit and die that way. You're confident.
No.
You have enough guns to protect. Would you use the gun?
You're not getting it. I go to town. I tell people, I got guns. I sell them guns.
All right.
I bite one of them, get them scared. They buy more guns.
Okay.
Then they fucking infect each other, and then I get the guns back, I sell them to Leon, and then he goes and fucking murks all of them.
Okay,
my entire business, mate.
I get it, but aren't you worried they may come
his daughter keeps getting stolen. Nobody wants who stole him every fucking time. You think, oh my God. Anyway, what were you saying, Brian?
I don't know.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You're through the looking glass, mate.
I was just going to say, you said you don't use the guns yourself.
No. Hold
on.
No, you're giving me a heart attack, Brian.
Would you if it came...
Centipede's scared. He's pumping my heart, Brian. Oh, he's bringing me back. Oh, what'd you say?
Would you if it came down to it? Like if one of them was running after you, would you...
No! What? Brian, I'm not scared of that. The only people who are running to me are people who are running to buy guns.
Okay, so you're like Black Friday every day.
Yeah. But it's like I call it White Friday because they're always white people. And they always come to buy my guns, and they're like, "Oh, it's because zombies are gonna happen." It's like, yeah, sure they are. And then I make it happen, and then they buy my guns even more. It's good.
Okay, all right. I think I get it now. Yeah. I finally get it. Wow. What is your family life?
I also sell burner cell phones, by the way. I've started adding that to my business. I've started, diversifying
right
in the COVID period.
I'm good. You sell a lot of things, and you buy things. Why do you buy like a dirty pendant or a chicken egg? Like, can you really flip that for money? Like Leon sells you weird shit sometimes, and you just buy it. What's up with that?
I'm a huge fan of Antiques Roadshow.
Okay.
People really don't know what they have, Brian.
That's true.
I have people that I can sell with. I have people at eBay, and I can. By the way, what?
Yeah. No chicken eggs though. Like people buy chicken eggs.
Yeah,
Like one chicken egg.
No, honestly, I eat the chicken eggs, Brian. It's pretty
Okay.
hard to find, eggs in a zombie apocalypse.
So those are for you. I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that makes more sense. I'm sorry. I thought you were like trying to flip that for more money.
No, I still need to eat, Brian.
Yeah. Who's gonna buy an egg that's been in
I
your pocket?
still
all day?
need to eat, yeah. Who's
Okay.
gonna eat an old egg but me?
Yeah.
I don't get sick from it. I love them. I eat them raw, Brian.
Oh boy, like
Crack
Rocky.
them in my mouth. Yeah,
You'll-
just like Rocky. That's where I got the idea originally.
It's gross.
Well, actually, I got it from a YouTube challenge, but then I found out they got it from Rocky.
Yeah. You've been doing it for a long time.
He probably got it from somebody else. Who knows?
Do you do this all day? Do you have a family, girlfriend, boyfriend? Are you married? Do you have kids?
Oh, the business is my family.
Okay,
man.
okay.
Yeah, and I always tell people, you're a stranger, but you're my family. And I don't ever remember their names, but I say that and they feel good about it.
Right.
And, and that's largely, it's just something I do. It's
Okay.
there's no, and here's the thing, Brian.
Yeah. I feel special. You know my name so well.
It's because it rhymes with Brian. And that's
Yeah.
really was really convenient for me, Brian.
I gotcha.
Now, my business is my family, Brian.
Yeah. Okay.
And my family's good in that regard. It's
Good.
booming.
So you're taking the Olive Garden technique. When you're here, your family basically. That's your whole thing. Do you know do you know the Olive Garden merchant here? It's a nice Italian restaurant we have here.
Actually, where I started.
Oh, nice.
My first name was the manager. I started looking around the usually all-forgotten clientele.
Yeah.
Usual people who go. And 90% of the time, they're talking about how they're afraid of the ethnics and how they need to buy guns.
Okay.
That's who still eats at Olive Garden. Let's be honest, Colin.
White people.
I started talking them up. I started being like, what if you bought some guns? And then they were like, that would be a convenient way to have guns. And then I was like, I could sell you the guns. Now I didn't have the guns then. Colin.
Right.
That's the key. Is then I had to find someone to sell me the guns.
Right.
And that's when I started talking to the NRA, and they're just giving those things out like hotcakes.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
pies, like tippy pies,
Yeah, sure.
They used to make. Yeah.
Do you enjoy what you do? I mean, I know you're making money, but
Brian,
it seems like a drag because you're
on it, Brian. I really do.
It's okay. I thought it seemed like a drag.
And then, like, they don't understand that I sneezed on it and, like, put some little centipede shit in the handle just seconds before from my nipple. That's where the centipede shit comes out of, Colin. That's why the nipple's got to be so big now, Colin. But that's the thing, is I smear that. That's inside most guns, actually. Most people don't know that. If you have a gun, it probably has centipede shit in it. Right?
Really?
Which is the plagas, which, if you don't know, is much like COVID, but it will turn your head into a centipede. It's very similar.
That's not bad. I mean, hey, if that's what you're going,
it's pretty great. If you want your head to be a centipede,
that's what you're going for.
Oh, I almost called you Colin. Fuck, I
think you did twice. It's okay.
It's okay, Brian. Yeah. You're still a stranger to me. I told you I'm bad with names.
It's totally fine. It's great. Okay, yeah, it just seemed like a drag.
Oh, it's really inconvenient. I really could get bored. There's a lot of times where people are like, oh, here's the merchant. And, like, that's not it is my name now. I've legally changed my name to the merchant so many years. But the thing is they don't know that. And then they say the merchant, and then I'm expected to know their name at the party. And so I have to be like, oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, my best friend here. Oh, how's it going, mate?
Right.
And then I'm like, how about you introduce... best friend, how about you introduce me to this stranger? Or I'll bring someone that I know.
Right.
And then I'll be like, hey, introduce yourself to this guy. And then they'll introduce, and then I'll hear the person's name.
Right. Yep. I use that trick too. I didn't know you
still just call him stranger either way, Colin.
I didn't know you got invited to parties with friends.
Yeah. People invite me to parties all the time, Brian. Yeah, I'm always selling.
Right.
It's because I got the sticky icky too, Brian.
Okay, you got everything.
Yeah, I got everything on me, Brian.
Okay, what'd you say before? Are you getting into
icky? Yeah, I'm diversified.
Burner phones.
Got burner phones.
Right. I got you. Okay, interesting. So
loans.
Really?
They're just loans that go away.
Okay.
It's bad for business, Brian.
Yeah.
But I do them. Mostly just because it rhymes. But that's just fun for me.
Sure.
I can do it. I have the money, Brian.
That you do. You are making good money doing this, it seems.
Yeah, making good money, Brian.
That's good.
End of the world is a good time for me, Brian.
Now, we had a question or two from our Twitter fans, actually. Jeff Johnson wanted to know what would be your dream store to work for? Like, are you set on being a wandering merchant, or could you settle down and get a 9-to-5 somewhere? Or are you set on this wandering merchant lifestyle?
I mean, someday I might settle down with a nice centipede. It might.
Okay.
Once it gets too big for my chest cavity, Brian, we gotta face facts. Sometimes you just get old. You need to settle down with, your trillions of dollars for gun sales. That's all non-taxable. It's all off the record.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's the thing, Brian. That's why I encourage the whole, drugs being, illegal thing. The whole war on drugs, that was my idea, Carl.
Did you say 9 trillion?
Yeah, I said multiple trillion. I'm not going to give you the exact amount of trillion. I've been doing this for a while, mate. I started the war on drugs so I could have a second economy. I did. It's all off the record.
You make trillions?
Yeah, I make trillions.
I'm surprised there's that much money going around.
Yeah, it's all going to me, Brian.
It seems like it's because we're hurting right now. Wow.
Yeah, it's not going great for you, is it, Brian? But it's going pretty great for me.
One of our other fans, Tommy D Live, he wanted to know.
Also, why would I stop a little pop-up right now, though? My business strategy is to spread. My business strategy is to get around. If I don't get to the town before Leon, then I can't make my gun sales because I haven't spread the fear through the COVID.
Yeah, listen to this. One of our fans, Tommy D Live, wanted to know, can he buy into the franchise? Like, are you looking to expand and have other people? So maybe you can kind of settle down and you can collect a percentage off everybody else's kiosk or pop-up, so to speak. Can people buy into your franchise?
Well, I would say this, right? I would say that the merchant is looking to maybe become eventually a sort of a blanket company. You think about Disney, right?
Sure.
You think, sorry.
Is that your centipede acting up?
Yeah, he got a little bit upset because Disney is really some big competition right now, right?
Sure,
honestly, it's really not great. But here's the thing.
Wait, Disney's your competition?
Disney's our competition right now, bro.
They're not selling guns.
Oh, you kidding me, Brian? They opened Disneyland, Brian. It was the biggest method to spread COVID that I could possibly imagine.
I
got to fuck with me, Brian. They did that. They sent a message to me, and it was received.
Wow.
I understand. I'm not going to be able to retire for a while now, and
you've made trillions. What else do you need?
No, because they made so much more in Florida. Most of the business comes out of Florida, Brian, and they cornered that market, and I'm fucked. I can't go into it right now, but it's a big deal, and you don't understand because you don't understand it. Fucking capitalism at all.
I don't get it. I'm so sorry. I took business classes in college. I was 20 years ago, but I must have forgotten everything.
They taught you a bunch of lies, Brian. I bet they taught you a bunch of things that made you a trillionaire, didn't they?
Yeah.
I bet you know more than me right now.
I definitely do not.
Oh, yeah, no. Give me a lecture on business, Brian. Give me a lecture on business right now.
I don't know. You are a master at this. You should teach classes.
I could. That's the thing. Is I'm going to diversify. I'm going to become a blanket. It's the only way I can survive. Become a blanket company like Disney. Disney. They have Disney. They have that brand. Then they have a little offshoots where they sort of, do their dirty business. Through Marvel, they do their little, sort of propaganda ties with the military.
Okay.
There's whole ties with that. That's a legitimate thing. Like Peralta, he's the person who blocked pipe. Again, it's brilliant levels of evil. That's the thing.
Sure.
They start the fear. This guy Ike works for Disney. He's brilliant. He's brilliant, man. One of my idols. Here's the thing. He like blocks Black Panther for years, right? He does that, right?
Okay.
And then that's the thing. Marvel promotes him out of the position out of the creative control position to being the head of merchandising, right? Do you know he's the primary breadwinner of Oh my enterprise, and he made the most money off of Black Panther, Brian, and he blocked it for years. It's exquisitely evil, Brian. One of my idols. He now works for Trump in the White House legitimately. And if you think about it, the most recent Spider-Man is about a teenage boy who learns how to fly drones, and he learns that drones are a good thing, and he learns that unions are bad and the military is good. It's brilliant. It's brilliant levels of evil, Brian.
So it's all propaganda. It's all propaganda.
It's brilliant, Brian. It's brilliant. It's delicious. I love. Oh my god, Ike. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. I just got off a little bit, Brian.
It's okay. Merchant, you should have. It's okay.
I'm a little cloudy. Little cloudy. Don't mean to get cheeky or rude here, but I'm a little cloudy right now.
You should have your own podcast, sir. You should be telling people these things. I mean, I would listen to your podcast.
These are inside secrets. These aren't things.
I think we need to know. I mean, I'm glad you told me.
No. If people knew, they'd stop seeing the Marvel movies. That's the thing. Is Ike bought his position in the Trump cabinet. He was one of the largest donors. Again, pure evil. Pure brilliant. It's also probably the reason why Trump's going to be reelected, which again is business. That's why I'm voting for the guy. That's why I voted for him last time. I also legally kind of can't vote, but fuck it, I can. If the Russians can vote, fucking right? I'm just saying, Brian.
I hear you.
Under the man, that Fox deal wouldn't have none other than the other president. That's the thing. Disney, they're brilliant. But I got to try to take them down, Brian. I got to try. My main competitor.
Yeah. Wow.
You also probably have to delete all of this.
I think this my whole podcast might get deleted, like my whole theory.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Not before we get the word out, though. Some people will hear it. We hope. Yeah.
Maybe a mouse or a rat. I'm a rat or a mouse.
Maybe. Do you have any other weapons that like someone's never bought? Like, do you have some crazy things or upgrades that even Leon won't touch?
Yeah, I got all sorts of weapons. I even carry around the dictionaries of insults. Nobody ever gets those, but they're it's like one of those little riddles booklets you see at Barnes and Noble.
Right. 101 Yo Mama jokes or something.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, nobody's gonna buy that, but it's really there for the aesthetic. It drives up the other sales because you're like, well, I'm smart enough to not get this, so I'll get one piece, and then it's really there to just make you buy one piece.
I gotcha. Okay.
And so people see my joke book, and they're like, oh, I'd like to buy those two Uzis that are duct taped together, and that's one of the it's one of my rarities. It's a specialty sort of custom gun. And I just sort of duct tape them together, and then it's twice as powerful.
That makes a lot of sense.
Powerful double rattles. I call them the rattlesnake, Brian, because they go.
It's a good idea. I get people.
Sometimes if you can get a custom order, I'll even wrap a dead rattlesnake around it.
Oh, nice! Just for really
tie it together in a little knot. Help it. It gives it more endurance, Brian. Because sometimes the duct tape it bounces off and the bows go everywhere. But
you should like duct tape some knives together. Have you done that?
Of course, Brian.
Okay, yeah.
You're not the first person who suggested.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll keep my mouth shut.
No. It's okay. It's okay. It's one of those things where everybody pitches you some things, and it's like they pitch you the hammer on a pole. And it's like, of course, I'm gonna make a hammer on a pole. Of course, that's one of my top sellers. I already have that going.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna make a pencil launcher. Something that is shaped like a pencil sharpener, but it launches pencils out of it. The children want it. They love it. Put in the classroom to prank the teachers. Shapes them in the chest. It's great.
Does it hurt? Like, is it fatal?
Oh, for sure, Brian. You get shot with a pencil in the shapes. It's gonna hurt. You got shot in the tip with a pencil. It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt. Yes. Silly me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Think about the nuns, Brian. Think about all the nuns.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, and sometimes I'll sell just Legos that are extra sharp. They actually look like
Legos.
Metal. Yeah. So children leave them out for their parents.
Yeah, those things hurt.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They're metal now.
Oh, yeah.
So they be hot too. I'll make them heat up.
Oh, geez. You should that'd be a fun thing to like throw on the floor with somebody.
I'm gonna step on a red little Lego.
Right.
No, red hot metal Lego, and
Yeah.
it's now inside your bones.
Ouch, that would hurt so bad.
It hurts.
But you plus you have all those herbs and like first aid kits, so you're good. You're if you do get hurt, you're fine.
I'm pretty much immune to most anything now, you know.
Yeah.
People shoot me, I get back up, and I'm just like, oh well, you need more bullets now, don't you?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you're immune to bullets.
Immune to bullets, mate.
That's pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah. Oh, you're telling me. That's the thing. I'm exquisitely, immune. That's the main thing. I can just, I'm also immune to, romance. That's the thing. You're asking about a family. I'm like,
yeah.
Never fallen in love.
Oh, but you should. You should try it. Maybe give yourself a couple hours off, maybe each night. I don't know. No.
Nah, I make love to my money.
Well, you have trillions of it.
Yeah, and my guns, and then I sell them. I get off on it.
Oh, you sell your recently ejaculated in guns?
I call them my exes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I sell them on discount. People don't know why, but it makes them sell faster, which is fun. Yeah,
and plus you're not really doing it for the money anymore, are you?
Oh no. It's more for the fun. When you get to my level, Rich Brian, it's like the money matters, but it doesn't. It's more what does the money represent?
Sure.
Money represents power. Money represents time. It represents the amount of lives that have went into this dollar bill and this level of existence that we are.
Wow.
Everybody who has lived so that I could be wealthy. That's the way I was raised to think.
It seems like it.
Yeah, and once you have that level of money, it's sort of like, well, it's just like a little chess game. And that's the thing. That's why I respect Ike. I don't fear him. I respect him. I can learn from him. Because the thing is, we're going to be alive for centuries, mate. So
really?
we got to do this chess game to keep each other's alive, in our minds. We're going to be alive in our, old undead hearts. But, but it's more our minds. We got to keep ourselves sharp, mate. And so we play with the people.
Yeah, I mean, everything you said shockingly makes sense.
No, everybody knows it. Everybody knows it in their bones,
I was naive, but
connection, but everybody can just tell. We know it. We know that and they can come at us at any time. That's the thing. I can never die, but you can certainly shackle me.
Oh, okay.
Certainly do that, but nobody's ever going to do that.
You don't have like a skeleton key to get out of any shackles?
No. Why would I ever sell keys? That's what fucking nerds do, bro.
Hey,
I sell guns.
We had the merch.
You know what happens if I sell fucking keys, Brian?
What?
Person comes up, buys a gun. They're like, "Oh, you sell keys?" And then I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm going to take my business elsewhere." I don't know, fucking nerd.
We had the merchant and Beetle on from the Zelda franchise. I'm not sure if you know those fellas. And the one merchant who lives in a cave, he just sells like a key and a candle.
Who is this fucker? Who is this?
Who's
stealing my IP? Who is this? His name is Merchant.
His name's Merchant or Old Man, either one.
Okay, if I can't start the Facebook after Zuckerberg gave it up, I tried to. I tried to make the Facebook. He gave it up. I tried to make it. He sued us. It was a brilliant move. Whatever. Took me down for just a second. But that's the thing. If I can't use the Facebook, he certainly can't use Merchant. Who is this guy? Where's he from?
He just lives in a cave in Hyrule. I don't know if you can get to him. He doesn't have internet, so maybe just.
I haven't gone to the Hyrule market yet.
You know what? He doesn't have a lot of money, so I don't think he's doing well. So don't worry about it.
That guy Tingle's got that whole corner,
Beetle, you mean?
No, Tingle. He runs Hyrule, man.
Oh, I didn't know who Tingle is.
Tingle. Don't fuck with Tingle. That's what we say in the business. Disney,
sure.
Don't fuck with Tingle. No, you don't see Disney going after, anything Zelda related. Anything Hyrule related. No, you don't see it. Because you do fuck with Tingle. That's what he tells you. That's what you get one friend back. That's what he says. He says you get one friend back, and that one friend says one thing for the rest of their life.
Oh my goodness.
Don't fuck with Tingle.
That's crazy. We got to go soon. Do you have anything else you want to tell the world or our fans? Like, you're so knowledgeable.
One, don't fuck with Tingle.
Right.
I would say, if you're looking for a laugh, if you want to look up a bunch of videos, the Air Force put out a bunch of videos where all of the people are saying that they hope that Captain Marvel encourages young women to be in the Air Force. And it's a brilliant movie because it's like Starship Troopers, but without the, satire. It's brilliant. It's, without the bugs, without the satire. It's, it's brilliant. And, and it's good. It's evil. I love it. But that's the thing. It's like, if you go and want to have a laugh, it's a good time. I laughed my ass off, Brian. It's really funny. It's really funny. Because that's the thing, Brian. Ike now is the head of, oh God, what is it? The, basically he controls the retirement plans for every military official in the United States. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. And it's all set up as charity because it's like, he has to donate things, but he gets to choose where the money goes.
Wow.
So Disney, I love them. It's brilliant. I love it. Oh my God. Oh, sorry. I'm getting cloudy again, Brian. It's getting in and out, Brian.
I'm guessing all your money's. I'm guessing all your money is like stashed somewhere. You're not in a bank. Is everything cash? You just
I'm sure I'm gonna tell you that.
All right, I'm sorry. You're right.
I have millions of listeners coming in and trying to steal my money from my case.
That's true.
I'm sure I want everybody stealing my buried treasures where I keep my money.
Okay.
Yeah, all my antiques from the roadshow. Yeah.
Do you want to play quick? Keep going.
I've also taken on multiple identities and appeared in multiple episodes of Antiques Roadshow.
Oh, nice.
If you watch closely, you'll notice which ones are me.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, now I'm going to look.
I drop little hints, little winks, little winks towards the camera.
Oh, nice.
and like, if you pay attention, you'll see it. I did it for myself. I love this. Sure.
I'll definitely take a look now. Yeah.
Brilliant. It's pretty evil too. Well, I'll go into that too. I'll go into that another time.
Okay. Next time you're on, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you want to play a quick game with me before we go?
I'd love to, Brian.
Let's play a quick game, Merchant, of Wed, Bed, Dead, everybody. Yay. So, Merchant, here's how the game works.
Buy, sell.
Maybe. It's kind of like that, yeah. I'm going to give you 3 video game characters. Tell me who you want to wed, who you want to bed, and who you want dead.
Well, I'm sort of a romantic. Sexual, you remember. Yeah, I'm immune to the poon, Brian.
We'll see what you know what?
You didn't laugh at that as much as I was. I've been using that one since the 90s. It's kind of weird out a little.
It's good. I definitely like it.
It's a little bit worn out. It's a little bit dated. It's fine.
Do it again. Say it again.
I'm immune to the poon, Brian.
I like it. It's cute.
Yeah.
So, maybe one of these will make you crave it. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
So, the first one we have here, you probably very similar to your protagonist, Solid Snake from the Metal Gear. He's a soldier. He talks very gruffly. He's got one eye. He's got an eye patch.
That's a good start.
He likes to hide in boxes. If that's your thing, keep that in mind. Okay, he will hide in a fucking box all day.
I do travel with crates a lot, so that is
there you go.
Kind of kismet.
It's kind of like a cat. He will just hide in a box all day.
Does he need romance in his life?
You know what? Probably. He's seen a lot of stuff.
No, right? But when you see him, how do you know? How well do you know him? Does he get round? Does he stay single? What does he do?
I think he stays single because he's married to his job.
Another ace like me. Okay, I'm gonna look into this fella.
So there's the first one. Next one, it's a very weird thing called Pikachu. All right, Pikachu is like this electric. Yeah, it shoots electric lightning out of his tail. Yeah, doesn't say anything besides his name over and over. He says,
"How big is it?
How big is it?
What is it? What is it? You just said it's a mouse that shoots electricity.
It's like a Pokemon, I think.
What is a Pokemon?
It's like these little fucking things.
What the fuck is a Pokemon?
You might love them.
What are they? I might start buying and selling them. If honestly, if they're little mice that shoot electricity, that's fucking brilliant, mate.
The slogan is you gotta catch them all. So maybe,
that's brilliant.
Maybe you could go and get some. Yeah,
kids love those.
Definitely.
Abuse pets, it'd be great.
Yeah, people do keep them as pets. They also fight them for some reason. They put them against each other.
Oh, they're already doing it. That's great. I don't have to I was going to suggest it's going to come up to them like Pennywise and be like, "Hey, how about you do this?" And,
this thing's like 2 feet tall, but they have some that are like fucking dragons.
Okay.
So there's a lot of different ones, but this is a Pikachu. And this last one here is I think
carried in my coat.
Yeah, this last one was like a PS or the Super Nintendo game called Bubsy. He's like a big cat thing. He's a bobcat. He wears a t-shirt. He runs. He jumps high. He bounces on people's heads and kills them. He's a fun, friendly little bobcat, kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog, if you know him.
Yeah, that thing's got to go, mate.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what are your choices here? So we got Snake.
I'll just tell you right now, that thing's got to die. I don't even know the game, but
Bubsy. All right. So
that thing's got to go. That thing shouldn't be.
So you're deading Bubsy. Interesting. Okay.
Unless can it bite people and spread that sickness?
It might have rabies. He's a wild bobcat.
Rabies ain't enough, mate.
Okay.
I'm gonna say kill it. Put it down. If it has rabies, I'm not. I'll fuck with humans, but
sure.
It's mean to do because
I got you. Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna kill it. Put it down.
Gotcha. Okay. That's fair.
Let's see.
Then we got
probably gonna say Mary Snake. That just seems good,
Interesting.
Help him, shed his skin, help him,
hey,
core, figure out who he is. Because it seems like if he's not dating
also,
it.
Yeah, also he loves guns.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And if
so
I always kept like I said, carrying crates around, he could hide in those if that's his thing.
Yeah. Would you
I don't shame,
Would you give him a spousal discount?
Oh, sure, mate.
Okay. Just
I'd still charge him. Right on you. Right on you, I'll still charge him.
Sure.
That's 90% of why I'm starting the marriage.
Sure.
Honest. But also, if I have someone who's there and also it's purely business, Brian. That's the thing. I feel like we both know it. He's gonna use his stuff wherever he uses his guns. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, Brian. But that's the thing. He'll come up and he'll oh, I'm gonna buy these guns. I'm gonna buy these things. And then all the kids will think, oh, this looks cool. He's got a bandana. He looks cool. I'm gonna start buying guns. That drives up my business, Brian.
I got you. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah,
now,
definitely.
I'm gonna say fuck the Pikachu because here's the thing. I don't personally want to have sex with it, but I will say my centipede gets pretty horny.
Oh, okay.
Always coming in and out my hole and being suggestive, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it's not me. You're not getting it. Like, he doesn't understand. He doesn't see me, Brian. It's a whole thing. But that's why we're not married yet. But here's the thing. So, but I could definitely feel like just by the sheer vileness of it, Brian, I feel like watching the centipede, fuck the Pikachu. I think that, would also maybe get me off in a different sort of way. Maybe not in a sexual way, but more in sort of an evil, core rotting way. It's not something most people would want to see, Brian.
But you are a different person. Different type
I am above most people, is what I would say.
This is wow. I'll never
above humanity. Again, you get bored when you're training, Brian.
I guess.
I once heard that Trump had a party. Well, I can't tell you. I won't even tell you about that much shit. Oh, no.
Oh, that poor Pikachu. I'll never watch that movie the same way again.
If you can't handle the Pikachu, you don't want to know about this Trump party, mate.
I definitely don't know.
Oh.
I'm sure I can guess. My goodness. Well, Merchant, those are great answers. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to, wedding Snake sort of makes sense. He's got that Secret Service / Army, whatever pension money thing going on, which is that's not bad. But
and also maybe he can tie me in with. I didn't know he worked for the government. That can give me.
I mean, he's like a spy. He's like a spy.
I can meet Ike. Maybe I can shake Ike's hand. Maybe stop him in.
Okay.
Friendship there. That's brilliant. I love it. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's a good point for you. But with everything going on nowadays, I'm gonna have to dead Snake in this situation, I think.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like the cops, Brian, but
not all of them.
What else would I do without the cops, Brian?
There's some bad ones if you haven't heard.
Oh, stranger, I didn't even know you.
I don't know.
I didn't know. I was about to plug Blue Lives Matter at the end. I was about to. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
I mean, again, it's all gibberish to me. But I'll say it so it drives up the sales, Brian.
I got sure.
That's my whole deal.
Yeah.
I don't believe it, but I'll say it because it's brilliant. Brilliant marketing. I love it. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, it's Blue Lives Matter, by the way. That's a little side note, but on just in Disney, frankly, but that's not. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to. This is tough here. They're kind of similar in a way, but also very different. I think I'm going to, like, if you wed Pikachu, you got unlimited electricity forever, or at least until it dies, and that's not a bad thing.
But then you also have to sexually gratify Pikachu for the rest of your life.
Well,
You've taken this Pikachu for better or for worse, and you have agreed in the eyes of God, Brian, to satisfy this Pikachu until your end of days.
Yeah,
Do
but
you not respect the holy sacrament of marriage? I might be asexual, Brian, but I do respect the sanctity of marriage.
Eventually, when old married couples stop doing it, you know what I mean?
Some things last forever. You know?
Sure. Yeah. I get that.
Oh, so you're just hoping that you wear it out, right?
You know what?
It's so good that he gets tired of sex, is what you're saying.
No, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
I've had everything. I've grown wary of this, Brian. He's learned to talk so he can communicate this exact need to stop. Is that what you... Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, no. It's
That's a great decision. Sorry, don't mean to...
I think I'm just going to bed Pikachu, actually. Just one time.
Maybe for your centipede, at least.
Yeah, no, I'm going to bet it once. It might be fun and interesting and weird.
I'll give you my centipede to watch, too.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And then centipede watch, that's what I'm saying.
And for Bubsy, bobcats, I think, are adorable. Not I want to fuck away, but they're a very pretty looking animal. I think it would be nice to be married to one. He wears a shirt. He's clean. You know what I mean? He can jump very high. We can go around and play some basketball. He'll be like the ringer. People like, who's this bobcat? I'll be like, you just wait. He's on my team. He will throw him some alley-oops. It'll be a good time.
Wait, so who is he for you?
I'm going to marry him. Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you were a cat, Brian, having that sort of manic energy might be pretty good in the set, you know.
Sure.
You said he hops, you know.
Yeah.
No, it means that they like to hop, you know.
I don't. What does it mean?
Yeah, it means implications.
Okay.
It means things, Brian. You'll find out in your marriage to Bubsy.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Yes, it's exquisite.
Merchant. So, oh my goodness, thank you so much for coming on the show. And any last words for our listeners?
Welcome back anytime.
I love it. Yeah.
You're welcome back. You're welcome back anytime. Can I say that right? You're welcome back anytime.
And we can find you in
Brian.
And we can find you in any dark alley if people need guns, right?
Yes. You know, if you have the desire in your heart to kill for no reason, I will be there for you. If you think it is for the betterment of humanity and don't really think about anything else, you know, Leon never really asked if those people could be immunized or like cured in any sort of way. He just took the guns, you know, as they do. So that's the thing. I would say don't overthink it. You know, get the guns.
Yeah, I totally get it. It's
and about Trump. That's it. That's the
no.
If you like Evo and you want to see my profits rise and you want to please the merchant, vote for Trump.
We got to go with that. Everybody, thanks for listening, everybody. We'll talk to you next week.
I love you, Ike. Thank you.
Today's playable character was played by Dani Ahrens. Check them out on YouTube, Dan Over Here, and on Instagram, tnb.nbd. And they have a new podcast out on the Apocalypse Podcast Network. Just search Dani Ahrens.